Hello, GovCon winners. There was a time when I first started out, had no idea how to win work. And someone approached me. He was a retired colonel. And he said, "Hi, I work with small business owners like you. I heard you're an 8A. I can get you work. I charge a small fee," which was several thousands of dollars a month, mind you. "And in return, I'm going to get you work so you can grow your business." I thought, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Here is this retired colonel who wants to help me, this new business owner, get all this work. Because Orlando, Florida, believe it or not, is a hub for government contracting. But at that time, spending thousands of dollars a month was not in my budget. So he said to me, "I'll make you a deal. I know I can get you added as a subcontractor with this big firm on this new opportunity. So let's have a meeting. I'll set it up. And when I get you on that, then you can sign that contract and we will work together." Went to that meeting. I remember sitting there, so awkward. Didn't really know what to say. I didn't really know what was going on. I just felt like I don't belong here. And he tried his hardest. He said the right things. The gentleman of that company was very nice. He didn't add my firm to that opportunity. There was no reason to add my firm because the number one thing was missing. And it's what most of these gurus out there, they don't talk to you about. It's why often we end up scammed because we just don't know what we don't know. So I didn't end up working with him. I almost did. I almost ended up paying all this money. It would have been six figures at the end of the day to get what? More of what he gave me, which was nothing. Because when it comes to a lot of these experts or gurus that are out there, the thing that is missing, as well as the thing that they don't really comprehend, I'm going to share with you. The thing that is missing is value. That is what I did not bring to the table to that prime contractor. There was nothing that I offered. Okay, I was an 8A, and it wasn't an 8A set aside. You have to bring value. The value is not in your set aside. It's a part of it potentially. The value is in your relationships, what you do, your degree, your degrees, your certifications, people on your team. You have to be able to add value. And often these gurus are missing the other thing. That is, they don't have experience. Okay, maybe they've had $500,000 in government contracts, or maybe they worked for a firm and got them 20 gazillion, bazillion, trillion dollars in contracts. Or maybe they started out in business development for a company and figured it out and was able to win them several millions of dollars. But the thing is this, it's easy to do your job because that's your job. If you're in business development for a company, isn't that your job to win the company money and contracts, right? A $500,000 contract may seem like, Dr. Parks, Kizzy, that's a lot. I'm not saying it's not. I've won over 50 million. So $500,000 is just that. So they lack that experience, the experience of having employees, having payroll, having $1 million, multi-million-dollar contracts that are multiple year, as well as being on government-wide contracts. Often they're not. So if they don't have that experience and they don't really understand how to position you and to emphasize your value, you're going to end up with what I got from that gentleman at the beginning of the video. Nothing. You're not going to get anything. The other thing with these gurus is they often will really emphasize you need to write these proposals. You just hire a proposal writer. You just write the proposals. You just respond and you write a proposal. That's only part of it. So if starting out, I was given the same advice, but this time I actually hired a retired lieutenant colonel. Oh, he worked me over well. I paid this man, I think, $13,000 to work on a proposal. I mean, my goodness, did he really take advantage? I had no idea. I had no idea what the body of work really entailed. I just knew that I was able to bid on it. He said, "Don't worry, Kizzy, I'm retired Army. It's an Army opportunity. We got this." And sure enough, we were technically unacceptable, meaning we didn't even meet the basic requirements for them to even consider us. Plus, our price was too high. So for $13,000, I got Nothing, because it wasn't about the proposal. It was about really understanding how to win that opportunity. It was about understanding the mindset of the federal government. It was about understanding what that opportunity really entailed by conducting business intelligence. It's not about a proposal. The only exception may be in some areas of construction, if you're bidding on like hotels, if you're bidding on certain products where they're just like, give me a price. That's completely different, right? We can all do that. This was not that kind of an opportunity. This involved like volumes. So it's super important that you are working with someone who's actually experienced in government contracting, who actually has employees, and who also, come closer for this one, their main source of income is not selling you something. There's nothing wrong with it, because there is a teacher for everyone viewing this. But here's the difference. When it comes to having a mentor, it's best to work with someone who's been there and done it, not someone who kind of been there, not really doing it, and they make their money by selling you stuff. Because at the end of the day, their why is selling you stuff, and they lack certain things. Here's what I mean. I recently spoke with a woman who said she had hired a guru and she actually got a contract. However, she was not taught how to repeat that process, how to rinse and repeat. So she was like, yeah, I got this work, but I don't know how to do that again, because the woman I hired, she didn't really teach me that. So what good is that? Imagine you have a brick and mortar and you sell hamburgers and you sell one hamburger. Is that enough to sustain your business? I mean, maybe if that hamburger is $1 million and your profit is 80%, shoot, do that all day, every day. But chances are that's not the situation, right? So you need someone who has that experience, who has a strategy, a process, a procedure that you are going to learn and be able to repeat, so you have a sustainable business model, not just, oh, I won a contract, then what? It's very important. The other thing when it comes to gurus is be careful, because a lot of them really limit the value that they give to you. So you want a mentor who's going to provide endless value. However, whether it's through YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, it could be through a newsletter, it could be live webinars or lives that they have. They're providing you value all of the time. Not, well, I can tell you more if you take my course. Well, I can tell you more if you get on a call with me. Oh yeah, we can talk about that more in a couple of weeks. Look, I'm not against any kind of entrepreneur. I'm not against being paid for your time. I'm not against making money. What I am against are those who are not true experts, who are preying on you to pay their bills. I'm not for that whatsoever. I'm not. So when it comes to a mentor, you want someone who has the heart of a teacher, someone who is there for you to succeed, someone who provides that blueprint, that proven blueprint for you to excel, to find, bid, and win profitable federal government contracts. That's what you're looking for. Because at the end of the day, it is up to you to decide what you're going to do. So when it came to that proposal writer I hired and I lost all that money, I said to myself, we got to figure this out. And I attended a proposal writing course. I started to shadow others who had experience with proposal writing. I started to ask for examples of winning proposals. And this is another big one. Other gurus, they don't have a winning proposal to show you. Not really, because they don't have any. Because it was either for somebody they worked for, or maybe it was something they won like 5 years ago. I have a lot of them, because my flagship company is always winning. It's what we do. So I share this, and I share this so passionately because I have been scammed. I have a whole video about I've been scammed. It happens, right? But I want to help you so you don't fall for it, right? That you do not fall for it at all. A mentor in this space has the heart of a teacher. They provide value all the time, whether you pay or not. like a Gary Vee. If you're unfamiliar with Gary Vee, just look him up on Google, or like an Alex Hormozzi, even Grant Cardone, whether you love him or don't. I love Grant Cardone. He provides value all of the time. He doesn't say, oh, I'm going to provide some value if you buy my course. He's always selling because he's a salesman and you got to sell. However, he's always providing value. And that's what you're looking for from a true mentor, is they're always providing value. And lastly, they have a proven track record. They have or had employees, not 3 employees, not 4, well over 20 employees is what you're looking for. So my amazing GovCon winners, please comment below, hit that notification button, please subscribe, and just know we're in this together because you are amazing. You are a GovCon winner. There's always going to be somebody out there that wants to take from you to serve themselves only. But you know, a true mentor is someone who wants to give and they hold nothing back whatsoever. So my amazing people, don't forget, everything is possible.